Hi there. Okay, I'm going to do another video on the microbiome, your gut, your digestion. When we have issues with digestion, and I'm going to talk about maybe post-surgical or pre-surgical. So when we go in for surgery, they always give us antibiotics, okay? Or if you've had an issue and they've given you a bunch of antibiotics, your digestion is still good, but you need to build up your gut flora, your microbiome. So we know that probiotics are good, okay? If you're on a probiotic for 3 months, change it up to a different probiotic. If you can digest things well, then fermented foods are really, really good. They feed the probiotics. So the fiber and the fermented foods feed the probiotics. So if your digestion is good, fiber is good, i.e. vegetables, raw vegetables, and also fermented foods like raw sauerkraut, natto, kimchi, all those kind of bitter foods, but they're really good for feeding the fibrous, feeding the probiotics. Then you've got your probiotics. And then you've got things that will heal the gut flora, the gut lining, which is wheatgrass powder, fermented foods, pickle juice, cabbage, even cooked cabbage is really good. And then there's something new that I just found out through one of my functional medicine coaches, and it's called skin probiotics. So if we are that debilitated in terms of digestion, you can actually build up your gut flora using topical skin creams. And I'm talking about coconut oil, castor oil, which castor oil has been used for treating breast cancer for years. And then also the last thing is there's something online called Mother's Dirt. And you put that right on your skin every day. And as we know, our skin is our largest organ. So use some skin probiotics as well as the sun. You know, the sun kills viruses and bad bacteria. So the sun is really good for us. Infrared light, really good for us. And then let's see, what other tips do I have for the gut? When you're eating, if you have problems with digestion, don't drink liquids 30 minutes before you eat, 30 minutes after you eat, because when we eat, the first big part of our digestion is our stomach, and that's very acidic. And so if you drink anything with your meal, you're diluting the acids in our stomach. And as we get older, of course, the acids in our stomach get less and less. So those are your tips for today for your gut biome. The last thing I want to say is 2 cups of mushrooms. Any mushrooms are great for putting good bacteria into the gut. Also, aged cheeses and some of the stinky cheeses. Now, if you've got a fungal infection or a mold infection, you don't want those stinky cheeses. But if you have, you're trying to build up your gut flora, the aged cheeses and the stinky cheeses are the best. The processed cheese are literally processed and are not good for us. So look for your goat cheese. When the bell goes off, you gotta listen. That's what my healthcare provider says. She's my medicine woman. Also, if you have dairy, so any kind of cheese, goat cheese and sheep cheese are the best cheeses for us to have. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening. greenalleycbd.com. You can get lots of supplements under my supplement page. Thanks for listening.